Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. So glad you're here, and I hope you're having a beautiful day or night whenever you are joining in. Today's reading is going to be a very specific message, and we're also going to be trying something different here today than what I typically put out there and read for you guys. I'm going to be using a specific deck. This is the Angel Answers deck. Within this deck, we have cards that involve yes or no answers. We also have timelines and various other types of cards in here to give specific details. So in today's reading, I'm going to ask you to come up with a couple of questions about this connection or your person, some that may involve timelines or dates, as well as yes or no answers, pretty much whatever you're intuitively feeling called to ask. If you need a couple of minutes to maybe write your questions down or kind of lock them in, you're welcome to do so. I'm going to pull a few cards. We may or may not get to the tarot after if I feel called to elaborate or pull more details out. But yeah, we're going to kind of go with the flow in today's reading. I felt called to get this style out, so I trust you're here for a reason. I'm glad you're here. And as always, take what resonates, leave what does not. Remember, this is a collective reading, so if you ask a question and you don't feel as though the answer is fitting to it, that is also okay. Don't force it to fit. I'm feeling 3. I'm feeling like I'm going to pull 3 of these cards here today. And you can have 3 different questions, or if you have a very complex question, basically just take it how it resonates with you and your situation. Okay. So we got 1 out. Let's get 2 more for us. Okay, perfect. I will tell you guys right now that we do have 1 yes or no answer already. If that's relevant, if you want to ask a yes or no question, we do have 1 of those out. Ooh, that was too many. 1 more, please, spiritual team. Oh, okay, we'll take the one that flew to the ground. There we go. Okay, I feel for a lot of you, this is all going to connect for 1 like singular question, 1 more elaborate question, okay? But that doesn't have to be the case. So our first card up is It's Up to You, okay? It's up to you. Our yes or no answer came out in the middle. It's yes, okay? And then our last card is Communicate Clearly. All right. So I feel for some of you, you may be asking about a person that you're not seeing eye to eye with right now, either A, because you're in separation with them, or B, because there's some misunderstandings going on in the connection right now. Maybe the 2 of you aren't on the same page. You just feel like you're getting a misread from them, maybe mixed signals, or maybe you're wondering whether or not what you are saying to them is actually sinking in and getting through. You're being asked right now to use your own discernment here. The answer to your question is yes, but there's also a need for more communication on your part to speak clearly, to communicate with authority over self, and to make sure you are advocating for yourself and you're speaking with that authority, okay? It's up to you. I feel like another thing you needed to know about this situation is that you're not giving yourself enough credit here. You have a lot more power in the situation than I think you're aware of right now. I am going to pull a couple more tarot cards. Not more. I'm going to pull a couple tarot cards. This could relate to this question. It could also be an answer to a different question. I'm going to leave it up to universe and what needs to come out for you the most right now, okay? Let's see. Okay. There's a need for more confidence on your part. That's the main message from universe right now, is there's a need for more confidence in your part. If something isn't sitting right with you, if something is making you feel bored, dissatisfied, or unhappy in this dynamic, it's really important that you are your best advocate, that you speak up for yourself clearly, okay? The best example I could give is, like, let's say you want more attention from your person, or you want more communication from your person. You want to have more date nights with your person. It could be that maybe right now you're asking for those things indirectly, or you're like hinting at it, but it's not getting through. Your person isn't receptive to that type of communication. They might need you to be like ultra clear and direct with them and say, hey, I need date nights twice a month, or I need you to reach out to me at least once a day and need to hear from you. You may have to come into this connection being very blunt, very direct. Of course, not like mean or anything like that, but just very straightforward with them. If something isn't sitting right with you, if you're not liking something in the connection, you're going to need to have the confidence to just be super direct with them. That's the only way you're going to see a change. It's up to you, okay? And I feel like this person would be very receptive to that direct communication. Maybe they're just not the same. Maybe they just have a different communication style, or they aren't very good at picking up hints, or they're not really good with like indirect communication. They need like you to just tell it how it is and be straightforward with them. So that is what I'm getting here. This was an interesting reading, you guys. If you want more of this style, like with yes, no answers, timeline answers, that type of stuff, let me know in the comments. I'm going to get out a couple messages just for you now. Your first message is faith. Stay true to your heart. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine once more. Okay. And then we're also going to get you out your affirmation. I am in complete charge of planning for my future. Okay. Yeah, there's something about you having confidence, having more confidence in yourself, coming through in this reading. So you may want to do some self-love exercises, or kind of like build up more self-trust in some way. I don't know. You could seek out professional support. You could do some affirmations, do some gratitude lists. Just remind yourself on a continual basis that you are in charge of planning for your future. You are in charge of your life. You do have the authority to speak up for yourself if you're needing something, or if you're wanting a change in your life and in the dynamics in your life. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here now, you guys. Thank you again for joining in. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.